What up, guys? Welcome back. I didn't upload in a while. Shout out Ellie real quick for inspiring me to make a video. Team Shock for life. So today I'm talking about Peebis. Okay, this shirt I own, it's like a brand that I started. So I'm just here to tell a story. Because if you know me, you probably already heard it, but like you're about to hear it again. And there's no script, so I'm just trying to go off what I remember. So, for context, it happened in like October 2017. And it's the biggest social movement I've ever been a part of. Basically, alright, so I was at Main Event one time with some of my boys from band, right? And this is like the Pepsi trucks, they have like this thing called, like memes called Peebis. It's like a picture of like a Pepsi truck with it spelled wrong, and that was hilarious. So, and I decided, and I had thought for a while, I was like, I need to make shirts as a joke. Just to see what I can do, see if I can make money to make more stupid stuff, and so I thought of Peebis. It's a switch on Beepis. It took me a little bit to get the colors picked, but I went on like custom ink, basically, not sponsored, but if you do sponsor me, bet. But yeah, so I bought these shirts. So I went around collecting money. I charged $15 for these crew neck sweatshirts, and I had about 30 people, I want to say, sign up. They're like, all right, I'm going to do it. That's what's up. So I had to go and I find all of them individually at school over the course of a week. I ended up about 15 people, I think, gave me $15, and I was going to be 20, but I decided 15 because it was with $15 of 30 people, it was just enough that it would pay for shipping, on top of the cost I was spending. And so, like I said, I didn't charge 20, which I totally could have done if I was, trying to get that money or whatever. But like I said, not really my thing. But yeah, so I basically was down $60. The order came to like $300 almost, and I had like $225, including myself. So like actually 210, I think, because you have like other people's money. So I lost $60 on that purchase for 15 of these, and it was whack. My dad told me, he's like, dude, this is, I'll give this to you. This is kind of like, if you're trying to start a business or whatever, trying to do your thing, I'll front this to you, That said, I have never paid him back. Sorry, Dad, love you. And I have no plans to. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, actually, maybe, I don't know. We're not here to talk about that. Or my sick headband, which I already did talk about, so actually, maybe. Anyway, oh, AirPods too, bet. Yeah, so I got these shirts, and I printed them out. I got them, delivered kind of by the custom ink people. And I went to school on a Friday on a football game, and I handed them out to everyone that ordered one. All 15. In fact, I had a huge box I had to bring to school, because these things, they don't pack them that tight. Definitely good for room, but, I don't know. I just remember the box is really big, and I thought, this is so big for however much I'm buying, So I handed them out, and it was awesome, okay? It was the morning before school. Everyone was wearing them, and this is the thing, okay? When you Google Peebis, it used to have an Urban Dictionary definition, said hashtag Peebis, with a word that I will not talk about on this channel. It's very vulgar. But that wasn't Peebis. That wasn't the definition. That was just a tag on a word, okay? Now, I got a big shout-out to Reed, who I'll talk about later as well. He went on Urban Dictionary and submitted Peebis as a word as well, which basically means best friend, because we knew that we'd get in trouble if we had, such a weird-sounding name, but we just wanted kind of like a way out of it. And long story short, that didn't work. So kids were wearing it. Few guys in the first band, because this is all kind of around the band hall. I played trumpet, by the way, if you're new to the channel or new to my life or whatever, I don't know, because YouTube's kind of like just me talking or whatever. Anyway, basically, I get called in. This is during band class, third period, okay? And they, like I said, my friends, especially Cole, told everyone it was a sports brand, And to be fair, if it got successful, it would have been. I had ideas for actual headbands printed out with the same kind of font and everything on them. But that would only be if the shirts were successful, and people still wanted them and all that. So we get to school, or I guess I get to band class, and my friend Jack, shout out Jack again, what's up, bro? That's 2 shout-outs for him right there. Anyway, also Colin, what up, bro? Big fan of your work, bro. Yeah, Colin and I making moves, guys. That's all I can say right now, but it's gonna be awesome. Anyway, So I get, like, Jack goes to the back because Howard calls him out, comes back, no longer wearing the Peebis shirt. I'm like, uh-oh, that's, rut-row raggy, that's not good. I get called in too. And then our main band director, who I will leave his name out because I don't want this video coming back to haunt me, even though, I'm not worried about the future. I just don't want to, be spreading these people's names. But he's the main band director there, and he pulls me in. He gets real mad. He said, "Look at this." He pulls up Urban Dictionary, the hashtag Peebis. So look what this brings up. We can't have that in this band, okay? And I was for one, it should be known that up until the point of Reed making a new definition, I had no idea. I had never Googled the word Peebis, especially not, like, looked for it. Like, you kind of had to be, like, if you look at, like, Google Images, it might have, like, a picture of, like, a cat or whatever, with the just impact font Peebis. But basically they were mad. He said either I was doing it deliberately to offend people, or I was too stupid to know what I meant, And I was, for one, that enraged me. But he said he knows I'm not stupid. So basically he's accusing me even worse, which is not the first time I've been having major accusations, But I got mad. I was so upset about that. I took my shirt, like the Peebis shirt, off, and I finished band, and then I had fourth period. So I went over to my physics class. Shout out, teacher, you know who you are. Once again, not trying to get this thing haunt me, or them for that matter. But they let me go to talk to the AP about that. I'll call him Mr. H. And he's a really cool dude. The AP, by the way, if you're not from America, is assistant principal, which is like, they're basically the head disciplinary people of the school. If you screw up, you're going to talk to your AP. So the AP, Mr. H, he was, like I said, so awesome. He'd be friends with people. He'd be even, like, befriend, like, the stoner kids, He wouldn't be a jerk to them, which overall is pretty good for, if anything, helping them feel accepted at school. So I talked to him. I said, this is what the band director said, and I'm mad. And I pulled my mom up on the phone, because my parents, I updated them all as this happened. And, they were furious. They called Mr. H, and he talked to them, and my mom just went off, And I'm Canadian, just so everyone knows. I'm a first-generation immigrant. I did not move to Texas until I was already alive, which means I cannot be president, which is still chill, Even though I would make a great president. Holy cow, that'd be awesome. But whatever, right? Canada's awesome, too, or something. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say there. But what I do know I'm supposed to say is the rest of my story, okay? So I go and I'm leaving the AP office because Mr. Band Director, main guy, sorry, I almost said his name, he said I'm not allowed to wear the shirts in the band hall. He doesn't want me wearing them around school because we're in band. And band kids need to have, like, a good reputation or something. I don't know. Literally, I think he was just, like, mad because he didn't like me very much. And used that to, like, I don't know, for leverage. But Mr. H told me I shouldn't be wearing it at school, which upset me. So I went out, and I still have the Peebis shirt on. Like, I put it back on when I went to talk to him, and I was walking out. And there's the main band director with another band director who's also very scary. Once again, y'all probably know who he or she is. But, they were, like, so mad. They said, look at that. Like, you told you to take that off. And they're all like, he's like, oh, if I put the C word on a shirt and had a picture of a chicken, would that be okay? And for one, yes, it would be okay. That would be hilarious. I don't know about school, but that's clearly not even comparable to Peebis. So then the main principal's walking down, and Mr. Band Director, he pulls up the definition on his phone, goes, look at this, Mr. Actual Principal, and he's like, whoa. And, and I was so upset. I went to the bathroom and cried in a stall. It was depressing, dude, and, like, and I was choked up the whole time, but basically I thought I was in big trouble. I thought the band directors were really mad at me, So after school, after fourth period, I'm walking into the band hall, and the main band director pulls me in, and he apologizes to me, and he also apologized for something else he did a long time ago, the other accusation, which I might save for another day. But turns out my mom went off on the phone. She's like, what the F word did you say to my son? You disrespect my family. We've had kids in your program every year. Basically, okay, every year since the school's been opened, one of my 3 older siblings or me has been there, and we have all been in band all 4 years. So if anything, that band director should like my family. That said, we're we were troublemakers. We were never that good at music except for my oldest brother, who cared a lot, and didn't pass that trait down. So basically she just went, my dad told me the details later, but she was, woo, I mean, she had every right to be, you know. So it was awesome that it kind of put him in his place, because I didn't like him that much anyway, just because he didn't like me. I don't know how I feel about him now. Those opinions are of myself. They're private. And I'm definitely not trying to get like an email from my old high school or any other threatening thing like that. Anyway, so rest of the day went on like normal. I was down $60, and I didn't get in trouble whatsoever. Like, I did not get punished. I still went to the football game that day. I went to the competition the next day, marching competition, marching band, like I'm saying. Go Vipers. But anyway, yeah, no, it was pretty wild. And I think probably between 150, 250 people asked me for a Peebis sweatshirt. Like, I totally buy it. Even the people that were going to but didn't give me the money asked if it was too late, and I was like, bruh, it is too late already. Like, bro, like, I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. It's just that, you know, you didn't give me the money, you don't get the shirt. I'll print more, I don't know. I did not print more. In fact, I was literally approached by people who I've never spoken to about the shirt. And it was awesome. I never felt more like a celebrity. My ego got a huge boost, which it definitely didn't need, considering me now. But yeah, so that kind of made me, I guess, popular a little bit in that area. I was always kind of like the funny kid or whatever. Like, I've always been kind of a class clown, but that definitely was something. Like, that was actual moves being made. So now it's 2 years later, and I have not ordered any other shirts. That said, my boy Reed, who I mentioned I was going to bring up, big shout out Reed, love you, bro. Hope when you saw that you're doing the other hand, you know how it is. But he actually made a site, and that is called Peebis.com. I think I'll probably put it in the description too, but basically that's that's where you can buy some merch. It's not going to look like this. We have decided this is just the OG. We're not going to be printing anymore. But there's a ton of other stuff, and it's really cool, like tank tops, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and it's been around for a long time. We haven't really had any orders, but the fact is that our website literally, it's called a site called Teespring, where it'll make your shirts for you instead of having to buy them in bulk. And we literally make like 3 cents a profit on each shirt sold. We're trying to make them as low as humanly possible, which worked out. Yeah, so like I said, didn't know there'd be a video today. Shout out once again Ellie, shout out Colin, shout out Jack, shout out Reed X 3 times. Okay, triple shout out right here. And yeah, so I guess that's kind of the end of my video, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button down there somewhere, the subscribe button, hit that bell button, okay, next to the, like when you're subscribed, there's a little bell icon, you just hit, you know, tap on it with your finger, your mouse, or whatever, and it'll give you your phone a notification when I upload, which, hopefully, and if you got here from that, what up, guys, but yeah, so that's the video. Just hit that bell button, guys. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.